Hey guys, it's Brittany and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little something different. I'm going to be decorating my Ita bag, which I got for myself right around Christmas, but I didn't want to actually decorate it because I also got one from Murder Nurse for Christmas. I got the same one but in pink for her. They have these in basically every color. There's different designs in the front. You can get the whole thing clear or a star or a heart or who knows what other shapes they have, but this is the one I got. They're pretty cheap. I mean, you can get cheap ones. I think this one was like 15 or 20, and I'm sure they go up way more expensive, but Ita bag is kind of a new, not new trend, but it's been getting very popular lately, and the term Ita bag I feel like has been loosely translated. I've heard it mean gross, as in like a gross amount, because it's like hard to look at or painful to look at. I've heard the term painful, but I've also heard that be used as painful to look at or painful for your wallet, because there are people who take these bags, look at the big ones, and they'll fill them up to the point where it's painful for your wallet, but it has to be like 20 pounds just to carry. So this is just a regular little backpack, but in here is a little flap of fabric, and you can attach pins. I've also seen people like attach keychains. They'll put safety pins and kind of clip on the keychains. Now, the most typical trend is that those will get filled with one character, and that I can't imagine how hard that is to do. I mean, there are characters I have a lot of pins for, such as Sailor Jupiter would be a good example, but I still couldn't imagine filling this entire thing with like Jupiter. I've also seen, you know, they'll fill it with one anime, which I feel like is a little easier to do, especially something with Sailor Moon where there's so many characters and logos. So I was thinking, you know, how am I gonna fill this? Am I gonna do one anime? Am I just gonna fill it with everything? Because I feel like I have 3 main fandoms, maybe 4. Yeah, I have my main ones I probably own the most stuff for would be Sailor Moon, the whole Persona franchise, not just one particular game, Danganronpa, same thing, like encompassing all the games, and Ruby. How I would display my pins before, I've been collecting pins since probably middle school, and I would, you know, clip them on my purse, or my backpack, or my messenger bag, and the worst part about it would be sometimes one would get knocked off and you wouldn't realize it, and you lose a favorite pin. So the cool thing about this is you can display them and not lose them. So how I started displaying my pins after high school would be, I had this fabric that I would hang over my desk, and this is how I would display them. They're kind of organized but kind of not, and they range from anime to video games to TV to bands to wrestling. I have a little bit of everything on here. So I'm just gonna basically transfer these into my Ita bag and see how it goes. I feel like, looking at this, I definitely can't just do one show, so I might just try to separate them. So I guess we'll see how this goes, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. actually going to stop here. As you can see, it's not fully filled, but you get the gist of it. So a couple things I noticed as I was filling this out is, one, I remembered about halfway through that I got a ton of pins from Anime USA. I believe most of them were like Persona and either Madoka or Sailor Moon themed. So one, I want to leave space so I can add them, because I want to probably shift these down, add more Persona, and then fill this little section with some magical girl stuff. But I honestly might just redo the whole thing. I have a feeling I might. This was so difficult, especially as I was getting further down. You know, I've watched a couple of these. I know like Kelly Eden and Dre Renee have done Ita Bag videos, and they did like an insert, like a cardboard insert with fabric over it, and I thought that was cool, but I was like, you know, I just want a black background. Man, this was so hard. I probably stabbed my fingers a couple times. So I might actually do that, because I'm not. The other reason for the cardboard is if you want to put the heavier keychains on there, which I don't think I'm going to do. I want to stick to mainly pins, so I might actually go back and do that. I mean, this is just an example, but they had like a, you know, an insert like this. I'll flip this around so you can see the pins, because I didn't want to put all of the pins in there. I just wanted to put the ones for the theme that I would have wanted. But basically they would, you know, attach it and it would look like this, which actually, that doesn't look that bad. I might actually use the leopard print. That might actually not be bad. We'll see. Kind of dig it, actually. So, who knows? So this is what it looks like so far. I really like it. I really think this is a cute idea, especially like, you know, show off your fandom and it not be too big and obnoxious. Like, this is a small Ita Bag. They definitely have the bigger ones. If you want to check those out, you can. A ton of them are on Amazon, so you can always check out Amazon. If you're making an Ita Bag, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see other people's Ita Bags. Have you ever like checked out the hashtag Ita Bags on Instagram or something? Those are just crazy. Some of those people put in so much crazy time and effort. But this is mine so far. It's gonna be a work in progress, but I'm looking forward to see how it pans out. I might post updated versions on my Instagram. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave the links for all my social media in the description. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I know this isn't a finalized, you know, picture perfect video, but I'd rather stop and finish it later than give a half-assed, fully filled one just to fill it. I'm not trying to do that. So if you didn't like it, sorry, but hopefully, you know, it inspired you to check out an Ita Bag, or just an option, or just an option to put your pins if you collect pins. If you guys have any cool places to check out pins, let me know. I'll probably be getting more at KatsuCon, because that's coming up in like 2 weeks and I'm still not ready for it. I'll probably be bringing this to KatsuCon with me. It's a decent sized bag, so I can definitely keep all of my essentials in there. But yeah, thank you so much for checking me out today, and I will see you guys in the next video.